The 1970s was a decade filled with technological marvels and iconic toys that sparked imagination and joy. Here, we fondly recall the top gadgets that every kid dreamt of having, categorized by themes that made the decade unforgettable. 1. Speak and Spell, 1978. Oh, hey there! Remember Speak and Spell? That awesome little gadget from Texas Instruments was a game changer back in the day. It had this cute keyboard and a tiny screen where words would pop up. The goal was to spell the word right using the keyboard, and then the device would say the word out loud. Pretty neat, huh? It was like turning spelling practice into a fun game. Kids could learn how to spell and pronounce words without even realizing they were learning. Talk about a win-win. Speak and Spell was one of the first toys to use fancy electronics, paving the way for all the cool educational gadgets we have today. People spent hours trying to outsmart the device or figuring out what it was saying with its robotic voice. And let's not forget that feeling of triumph when you got a word right and the device acknowledged it. Those were the days, right? Good times. 2. Light Bright, 1967, popular in the 1970s. That super fun toy by Hasbro was all about letting kids get creative. It came with this backlit grid, a bunch of colored pegs, and different templates to guide you. The idea was simple, but so much fun. You just pop the colored pegs into the grid, either following a template or making your own design. Once you were done, you could light it up, and voila! You had a glowing, vibrant piece of art. Light Bright was amazing for sparking creativity and keeping kids entertained for hours. It let them explore colors and shapes in a really hands-on way, encouraging all sorts of imaginative play. I bet you have fond memories of designing your own patterns or following the templates to create those illuminated masterpieces. And who can forget the excitement of turning off the lights to see your creation glow? 3. Etch a Sketch, 1960, popular in the 1970s. Remember Etch a Sketch? That classic drawing toy from the Ohio Art Company was a staple for many of us. It had a gray screen and 2 knobs, one for horizontal lines and the other for vertical lines. To erase your drawing, all you had to do was shake it or turn it upside down. Simple, yet so engaging. Etch a Sketch was great for fostering creativity and improving fine motor skills. It challenged kids to draw detailed designs and taught them about line art and spatial awareness. The process of turning those knobs to create something unique was both rewarding and sometimes a bit tricky. The satisfaction of completing a complex drawing was unmatched, but so was the frustration of accidentally shaking the screen and erasing your masterpiece. Those moments of triumph and occasional disappointment are forever etched in our memories. 4. Big Wheel, 1969. That iconic low-riding tricycle designed by Louis Marx and Company was a childhood favorite. With its large front wheel and low-to-the-ground design, it was built for stability and speed. Kids would sit low on the trike, feet on the pedals, and steer using the handlebars. That big front wheel made it super stable and perfect for zooming around. The big wheel gave kids a sense of independence and adventure. It let them explore their world with speed and freedom, becoming a symbol of childhood. Neighborhood races and the thrill of riding as fast as possible. Those are the sounds and experiences of a joyful childhood. It was all about the excitement of feeling the wind in your hair and the freedom to go wherever your little legs could pedal you. Number 5. Nable Stunt Cycle, 1972. Based on the famous daredevil, Nable, this toy is a miniature stunt cycle that can be launched over ramps and obstacles. It was produced by Ideal Toy Company. The cycle comes with a launcher that allows kids to rev up the motorcycle and release it, sending it flying over ramps or through rings of fire. The Nable Stunt Cycle captured the imaginations of young fans, inviting them to recreate epic stunts and push the limits of playtime. It encouraged outdoor play and physical activity. The thrill of successful jumps, the excitement of planning the next big stunt, and the inevitable crashes are unforgettable. Number 6. Nerf Ball, 1970. The Nerf Ball is a soft, foam ball introduced by Parker Brothers. It is designed to be safe for indoor play, causing no damage to furniture or decor. Kids can throw, catch, and kick the Nerf Ball indoors without fear of breaking anything. Its lightweight and soft material make it ideal for various games and activities. It revolutionized indoor play, allowing kids to enjoy ball games regardless of the weather or space constraints. It encouraged physical activity and imaginative play. Countless hours spent playing catch, inventing games, and even using it as a pillow during sleepovers are cherished memories. Number 7. Rockham Sakam Robots, 1964, popular in the 1970s. Rockham Sakam Robots is a two-player action game featuring plastic robots controlled by players. The goal is to knock each other's heads off. Each player controls their robot using buttons that allow the robot to punch. The first player to knock off the opponent's robot head wins. Rockham Sakam Robots became a staple in many households, offering a test of skill and timing. It provided countless hours of fun and fostered friendly competition. The thrill of landing that perfect punch and seeing your opponent's robot's head pop up is a cherished memory. The intense battles and laughter shared with friends and siblings are unforgettable. Number 8. Atari 2600, 1977. The Atari 2600 is a pioneering home video game console that revolutionized home entertainment. It introduced interchangeable game cartridges and iconic titles like Space Invaders and Pac-Man. The console connects to a television, and games are controlled using joysticks. By swapping cartridges, users could enjoy a diverse range of games, bringing a library of entertainment into homes. The Atari 2600 marked the beginning of the joystick era and laid the foundation for the modern gaming industry. The thrill of switching between games and the excitement of discovering new titles and mastering classics became a defining aspect of home gaming and a cherished part of childhood for many. Number 9. Mattel Electronic Football, 1977. Mattel Electronic Football is a classic handheld game that allows players to control a blinking light representing a football player on a small screen, with the objective of navigating past obstacles to score touchdowns. Players use buttons to move the light across the screen, aiming to avoid obstacles and reach the touchdown zone. This simple yet engaging game captured the hearts of young sports fans and paved the way for portable gaming devices. It provided hours of entertainment and introduced the concept of electronic handheld games. The thrill of scoring a touchdown and the game's simplicity made it a beloved pastime, fostering a competitive spirit and creating memorable experiences with friends. Number 10. Merlin, 1978. Merlin, released by Parker Brothers, is an early handheld electronic game offering 6 different games, including tic-tac-toe, music machine, and memory challenges. With its bright red color and intuitive button layout, Merlin allows players to select and engage in various types of gameplay, from strategy to memory tests. This versatile device provided hours of screen-free fun, sparking imagination and encouraging interactive gameplay. As a groundbreaking toy of its time, Merlin's ability to offer multiple games and the excitement of mastering them made it a beloved device, creating lasting memories of friendly competition and shared enjoyment. Number 11. ViewMaster, 1939, popular in the 1970s. The ViewMaster is a stereoscopic viewer that allows users to experience three-dimensional images on circular reels. Introduced by Sawyers, it gained immense popularity in the 1970s. Users insert a reel into the viewer and look through the eyepieces, using a lever to advance through a series of 3D images, creating a sense of depth and immersion. The ViewMaster captivated imaginations, offering hours of entertainment and virtual adventures. It allowed users to explore nature, enjoy cartoons, or take virtual trips, expanding their horizons. The thrill of acquiring a new reel and discovering new visual adventures was a childhood highlight, leaving an unforgettable sense of wonder and exploration. Number 12. Star Wars Action Figures, 1977. After the release of Star Wars, Kenner's line of action figures became a must-have for kids, featuring small, detailed representations of characters from the iconic film series. Children could collect and pose these figures, creating their own adventures or recreating movie scenes. The highly detailed figures often came with accessories, allowing kids to bring epic space battles into their homes and immerse themselves in the Star Wars universe. These toys fostered imaginative play and storytelling. The thrill of collecting and trading figures, along with the joy of opening a new one, created unforgettable childhood memories and endless hours of play. Number 13. Stretch Armstrong, 1976. Stretch Armstrong, introduced by Kenner Products, is a muscular action figure that can be stretched to great lengths and then returned to its original shape. Filled with a gel-like substance, the figure can be stretched and twisted without breaking, slowly returning to its original form afterward. Stretch Armstrong fascinated kids with its unique stretching ability, inspiring imaginative play and physical challenges. It encouraged creativity and exploration of the figure's capabilities. The joy of stretching the figure to its limits and the satisfaction of seeing it return to its original form are unforgettable. The endless play possibilities and the figure's durability made it a beloved toy. Number 14, Polaroid SX70, 1972. The Polaroid SX70, introduced by Polaroid, is the first instant SLR camera that revolutionized photography by offering immediate results. Using self-developing film, the camera ejects a photo that develops in front of the user's eyes, providing an instant physical copy. The Polaroid SX70 made instant photography a thrilling novelty, enabling people to capture moments and share them on the spot. It transformed the way people thought about photography and laid the groundwork for future instant camera technologies. The excitement of snapping a photo and watching it develop instantly was magical, offering immediate gratification and the ability to share memories right away, creating lasting impressions. Number 15, HP65 Calculator, 1974. The HP65, introduced by Hewlett-Packard, is the world's first magnetic card programmable handheld calculator, designed for engineers and scientists. This sophisticated device can perform complex calculations and store programs on magnetic cards, allowing users to input data and retrieve stored programs for efficient problem solving. The HP65 was a game changer, setting a new standard for portable technology and revolutionizing how calculations were performed. It paved the way for future programmable devices. The awe of witnessing complex calculations on a handheld device offered a glimpse into the future, leaving an unforgettable sense of power and capability. Number 16, Commodore PET, 1977. The Commodore PET, introduced by Commodore International, is an all-in-one computer featuring a built-in monitor, keyboard, and data storage via cassette tape. It allows users to perform various computing tasks from word processing to programming and comes with the basic programming language for creating custom software. The Commodore PET brought computing into homes, schools, and small businesses, demystifying technology and hinting at a future where computers would become integral to daily life. The excitement of exploring the capabilities of a personal computer and the sense of empowerment it provided, along with the endless possibilities it offered, are cherished memories. Number 17, Pong, 1975. Pong, introduced by Atari, is a simple yet groundbreaking video game that digitally replicates table tennis, featuring two paddles and a square ball. Players control the paddles on the screen, aiming to hit the ball back and forth and score points by making the opponent miss. Pong brought the arcade experience into homes, creating a new culture of home gaming. It set the stage for the video game industry's explosion and paved the way for future gaming consoles. Families gathering around their TVs to compete in Pong made it a beloved classic, with the thrill of competition and the joy of playing together, creating lasting memories. Number 18, MagnaBox Odyssey, 1972. The MagnaBox Odyssey, introduced by MagnaBox, is the world's first home video game console, bringing gaming directly into living rooms with a variety of simple yet engaging games. The Odyssey connects to a television and uses plastic overlays for the screen to create different game scenarios. Players interact with the games using controllers. This revolutionary console offers an innovative approach to gaming with its plastic overlays and game cards. The thrill of playing these early games on a home console laid the foundation for the modern gaming industry. The sense of wonder and excitement that the Odyssey provided is unforgettable. Number 19, stylophone, 1967, popular in the 1970s. The stylophone, introduced by Dubrec, is a miniature analog stylus-operated synthesizer that allows users to create music by touching a stylus to a metal keyboard. It produces electronic tones upon contact, enabling users to create simple melodies and explore electronic music. The stylophone introduced children to the world of electronic music, inspiring creativity and musical exploration. It paved the way for future electronic instruments and music-making devices. The unique sound of the stylophone and the joy of creating simple tunes are fondly remembered, as a sense of accomplishment and endless possibilities for musical expression made it a beloved toy. Number 20, 8-track tape player, 1960s to 1970s. The 8-track tape player was a popular format for playing pre-recorded music on magnetic tapes, widely used in homes and cars during the 1970s. It utilizes a continuous loop of magnetic tape divided into 8 tracks, allowing users to insert a tape cartridge and enjoy music through speakers. The 8-track tape player brought portable music into everyday life, enabling people to enjoy their favorite tunes on the go. It revolutionized music listening and paved the way for future audio technologies. The excitement of listening to favorite albums and the nostalgic click of the tape-changing tracks are cherished memories, evoking a sense of freedom and joy from singing along to beloved songs. The 1970s was a decade filled with technological marvels and iconic toys that shaped the childhoods of many. From the educational speak and spell to the adventurous big wheel, these gadgets not only entertain but also enhance creativity, imagination, and a sense of wonder. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, be sure to like and share your favorite memories in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more nostalgic content.